This is CoolBeans Foods, a line of ready-to-eat seasoned beans for those of us who want to replace our animal protein with plant protein. So when you think of your plate, your dinner plate, for example, when you take that meat out, what do you replace it with? That's what CoolBeans solves for. There are two hurdles for people who want to eat more plant protein. The first hurdle is perceived lack of taste. This idea that vegan food doesn't taste good, so I really address that here. I put a lot of spices. It tastes really good. It's got flavor. And the second hurdle is that beans are difficult to prepare, which actually is a little bit true. They require planning, and they require thought to the recipe. And so I solve for that too by providing a line of tasty recipes that go on your plate with a lot of other vegetables and other ingredients. So the idea here is to provide locally grown beans stewed with spices so that you as the consumer, you don't have to worry about what goes on that meat part. What do you replace it with? You replace it with CoolBeans Foods. And you don't have to think about your recipes of beans ahead of time. You don't have to plan ahead. It's done for you. Pulses as a source of plant protein offer tremendous variety. I mean, look at this color, these different shapes, these different flavors. The other thing that's amazing about pulses is that they are one of the most efficient sources of protein we have. Some of these are very drought resistant. Some of these, actually all of them, give back to the earth in terms of nitrogen fixing. They are just amazing plants, and look at all the potential here. Look at what pulses can bring to our diet that we have not yet fully taken advantage of. And this is what CoolBeans Foods aims to do. For CoolBeans Foods, I prefer to use local products as much as possible. One main reason is that I am promoting change that way. So for example, we're in the chickpea fields here. They belong to Thomas, and he converted part of his grandfather's land away from corn, which you might be able to see in the distance, to legumes. So essentially right here we're seeing a transition already from animal agriculture, so the corn feed, to a plant protein-based agriculture. So we're seeing it in front of us, and even though these fields are not certified organic, and even though that has been a bit of a hurdle in the selling process, I still prefer to promote local agriculture and change over products that are certified organic that may or may not come from here. So the chickpeas are from here. We're in Svalbard in Belgium. And the red kidney beans as well come from the nearby field. The plant-based market is growing double digits in just about every market. In Belgium, for instance, the meat substitutes are growing at a rate of 17% annually. So clearly there's a market need, clearly there's a consumer need, but there is nothing in the marketplace that is unprocessed beans. It does not exist. That proposition does not exist. And so these products offer differentiation. These products are different than what is already out there in the cold case. I solve for that question of when you get home at night and you're hungry but you want to eat healthy, what do? You eat CoolBeans Foods.